guys, this is Blake Jennings, B&K Sports Lounge. Today I'm going to be giving you my AFC South divisional previews for the upcoming season. Let's go ahead and get it started. At number 4, Indianapolis Colts, 7-9, best case scenario, worst case scenario, 2-14. At the end of the day, it just comes down to how good or how bad is Andrew Luck. Based off the last 2 first-round picks that we've seen, Sam Bradford, Cam Newton. Sam Bradford put his team, the St. Louis Rams, in position to win the NFC West a few years ago, won the Rookie of the Year, and then Cam Newton just had an unhuman highlight reel rookie season last year. So if Andrew Luck can do the same things, again, neither one of those guys took their team to the playoffs, but they put their teams in position. I think he'll put his team in position to compete. I think, winning, they started out last year, 0-9 or 0-10, and if he can win 7 games, that's definitely an improvement. So, again, provided Andrew Luck does good, best case, 7-9, worst case, 2-14. Jacksonville Jaguarss. Best case, 7-9, worst case, 3-13, probably, maybe 4-12, worst case. It basically just comes down to, again, how good or how bad is Blaine Gabbert. I watched this guy at the University of Missouri. Being from Missouri, he's got the size, he's got the arm strength, he's got the accuracy, he's got the leadership, he's got the football IQ, he's got all the intangibles, everything you look for in a quarterback. But some guys, they have everything you're looking for at the college level, but are just not football players at the professional level. So, again, the reason why I do have the Jacksonville Jaguarss over the Indianapolis Colts is because with the Jacksonville Jaguarss, I know what I'm getting. Last year, they're the number 6 ranked defense. Maurice Jones-Drew led the league in rushing, even with 8-9 guys in the box. They drafted Justin Blackmon. Maybe he does what he did at Oklahoma State. He comes in, does really well, and takes some pressure off. Maurice Jones-Drew takes some of those guys out of the box. Maybe he's a deep threat. Blaine Gabbert does his thing. Again, they compete, but they will not win the division. So, like I said, I guess we'll just have to see. But, again, how good or how bad is Blaine Gabbert? At number 2, Tennessee Titans. It sounds like I think you guys know what my theme for the AFC South is. Not going to give it away yet. But, again, Tennessee Titans. How good or how bad is thinking about the Chiefs here. How good or how bad is Matt Hasselbeck or Jake Locker going to do? So, again, Tennessee Titans, kind of like the Jacksonville Jaguarss, they've got the Chris Johnsons. They have always a pretty solid defense, but still, they may have all these pieces together, but if you don't have a quarterback, you have nothing. But Matt Hasselbeck is a proven winner in this league, whereas Andrew Luck is his first year, and Blaine Gabbert, they're not. So Matt Hasselbeck's a proven winner in this league. If he starts, I can see him doing, which he did do pretty well when he started last year. But if he starts this year, I can see him doing pretty good. And of course, if Jake Locker starts over Matt Hasselbeck, then clearly Jake Locker's a football player. So I see the potential for them this upcoming year. Just this upcoming year. Of course, Blaine Gabbert, and then of course Andrew Luck. And these guys, they've only been in the league 1-2 years. So, the potential is probably higher for those 2 guys, but just this upcoming season alone, Matt Hasselbeck, Jake Locker, they're going to do better than Blaine Gabbert and Andrew Luck. That's just my opinion. So, Tennessee Titans, I know what I'm getting with Chris Johnson. Well, I say that, but he had such a bad year last year. But I think Chris Johnson will get things back on track. I think Matt Hasselbeck, Jake Locker, I think that those guys will do good. pretty good at least. So I could see them going 11-5, worst case scenario. Again, because quarterback play, it may be inconsistent. They may be fighting just to not get taken out of the game. We all know in this league, if that's how your team runs, your team ain't going to run very good. You've got to have the same starter week 1 through 16 unless some type of miracle injury happens. We can't just be pulling starters like that. Not if you want to win in this league. We need the same quarterback all 17 weeks, all 16 games. At number 1, it's pretty obvious. This is the third division I've done. This has definitely been the easiest. AFC and NFC North, I could have really seen that going either way between the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears. But this one, I clearly see the Houston Texans winning this division. They've got all the pieces together. They've got the big three and Schwab, Foster, and Johnson, the quarterback, running back, receiver. Honestly, if you look at any other big three in the league, that's probably as good as it gets. That is the best of the best. And they had the number 2 ranked defense last year. I know what I'm getting. Again, there's no surprise that this was the easiest division to pick because 3 out of the 4 teams, we've got quarterback issues. So, I know what I'm getting with Schwab. Sorry. As you guys tell, I'm a little tired, but I know what I'm getting out of Schwab, Foster, and all those guys, and Johnson, and then, of course, the defense. Now, Mario Williams leaving to the Buffalo Bills, that may take a little hit on Houston Texans, but I still think that they are the front runner in this division. So, again, best case 12-4, 13-3, worst case 9-7. They have the 4th easiest schedule in the league, so they've got a favorable schedule, easy division, a lot of talent. Their question is, can they stay healthy? So, the theme of the AFC South, if you didn't get my hint earlier, it's how are the quarterbacks going to do? First one up, Andrew Luck. Is he going to be what he was worth? Of course, when you pick that first pick overall, that's guaranteed money. That's high expectations. Is he going to be what they think he's going to be? Blaine Gabbert. It's time to, this is make it or break it. It's either time to crap or get off the toilet seat. So, Blaine Gabbert, how's he going to do? Titans, is it going to be Hasselbeck or is it going to be Locker? Houston Texans, Schaub, is he going to stay healthy this year? So how are the quarterbacks going to do? And then guys, if you like my videos, if this is the first time watching, if you like it, please click the link right here. I would really appreciate it. This is Blake Jennings, B&K Sports Lounge. You guys, it's Thursday. You guys have a great Friday and going into the weekend. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Deuces.